scanning device. Shoppers first have to connect their palm to a stored credit card. After that, they can pay simply by waving their hand over the kiosk. Amazon One is now in more than 200 Whole Foods locations, and the company said it will be available in all of its roughly 500 stores in the coming months. The company is also marketing the technology to third parties and has signed deals with airport stores, sports stadiums, and concert venues.
Several of Southern California's key coastal areas could be underwater by 2050 because of rising sea levels. Daniel Martindale has more.
That's according to a new map created by a coalition of scientists and journalists called Climate Central. Landmarks predicted to be totally or partially underwater include Naval Air Station Point Mugu in Ventura County, multiple sections of the Port of Long Beach, and dozens of blocks of residential streets near Bolsa Chica State Beach and Huntington Beach. The map assumes what would happen under normal flood circumstances. I'm Daniel Martindale.
Home sales for June are at their slowest pace in more than a decade. The National Association of Realtors says sales of pre-owned homes last month dropped 18.9% from June of 2022, the biggest drop since 2009. Realtors blame lack of available housing rather than a lack of demand. While sales of pre-owned homes are in a slump that experts don't expect to end anytime soon, new home sales have made a big jump. The Trump Organization is settling a lawsuit filed against it by former Trump lawyer Michael Cohen. At a hearing Friday, lawyers for both sides announced an agreement on a settlement has been reached. Cohen had sued the Trump Organization for $1.3 million over unpaid legal fees. Terms of the settlement were not disclosed. The settlement comes as the civil trial was scheduled to get underway on Monday. Brad Siegel, NBC News Radio.
This is a Hometown Radio Network information update. A Richmond brewery is expanding in nearby Berea as Madison County goes fully wet. WLEX is reporting that since Madison County has now gone fully wet, the Dreaming Creek Brewery announces they're opening up a location in Berea. That location will be on North Broadway Street, where they will have a tap room and a brewing facility. Though Berea had been moist, regulations stated that microbreweries could not operate in the town. They say they hope to at least partially open up that location within the year. Just 4 days after a judge ruled in favor of Senate Bill 150 and removed an injunction on the ban on transgender health care for minors, the American Civil Liberties Union of Kentucky has once again filed a motion for emergency relief. They filed that appeal yesterday, asking the appeals court to once again block the law, saying it will cause harm if enforced. If the judge does rule in favor of the ACLU, it would be the second time in less than a month that part of the bill would be blocked. I'm Joe Mathis.
If you're feeling hopeless, alone, and broken, maybe empty inside, Chloe's Petals for Hope.
Chloe's Petals for Hope sponsors a survivor of suicide support group for adults the first Thursday of every month at the Boyle County Library Community Room from 6 to 7 p.m. Follow us on Facebook and look at our website, Chloe's Petals for Hope, for more information.
'Cause it's just around the corner, we'll find hope together. Chloe's Petals for Hope.
For help, call the crisis hotline 988.
This is Caraway at Mattresses and More on Houstonville Road in Danville. If you are looking for new furniture or bedding, stop by and check us out. New items arriving weekly, and we sell off the floor. Buy it today and take it home today. We offer layaway and 12 months same as cash with approved credit.
Thank you, Caraway. Again, buy it today, take it home today. Living room suits, bedroom suits, dinette sets, recliners, and more. From Mattresses and More, Southland Plaza next to Ace Hardware.
Come on out and have fun at Brightleaf Golf Resort. Stop in the pro shop to take advantage of the local specials of 18 holes with a card for $40 or 9 holes on the par 3 course for only $12. While you're out, stop in and take a look at the remodeled rooms. Keep them in mind when friends and family are in town. The 19th hole restaurant is open so you can grab some food, good old country meat and veggies, dine in and carry out. Daily passes and memberships are available for the health club and pool. Give them a call at 734-5481 for more information. Hope to see you soon at Brightleaf.
The WHBN weather forecast is brought to you by the Old Bus Station Restaurant, offering good old-fashioned home cooking. Open for breakfast at 6 weekdays and Saturday at 8. The Old Bus Station Restaurant on South Greenville Street in Harrodsburg.
Today, sunny with a high near 82. Tonight, mostly clear, low around 61. Sunday, sunny with a high near 84. Sunday night, mostly clear, low around 62. Monday, sunny with a high near 87. Monday night, mostly clear with a low around 64. Tuesday, sunny skies.
Welcome to Gardening with James. Learn how to start your own garden, grow your own food, and live a healthier lifestyle. Food can be a medicine for the body, or it can cause high blood pressure or other health issues by not eating right. This show is packed full of tips and information, as well as special guest interviews from around the country, and it's designed to make gardening simple, fun, and frugal for the whole family. Call James with your questions and problems now at 734-4321. Now, let's go in the garden with your host, James Ross.
All right, here we go on another great Saturday morning. Weather's going to be nice. No rain, no storms. None of those kind of things are going to be in our area. Like I said, coming in this morning, I've seen some clouds, but looks like they're kind of floating along, and they're a little dark, but but I guess they did say might get a sprinkle or two, but I think the weather's changing just enough for the next 7 or 8 days to where whatever it is that you want it to do, you will have time, because I think this week it's going to be like up in 70s, maybe 80s, cool mornings, but that's fine. But I do think there's going to be a couple of like 80-degree days out there, maybe next week or something. But at least this week, you can get outside and you actually get almost anything you want done. Your sidewalk, your garden beds, your flower beds, whatever it is. Try to take advantage of it. Because like I say, if you only spend an hour here or 15 minutes here, pulling a weed. Every time you walk past it, like I say, before you know it, you'll have it all cleaned up. Let's see here. Been a busy week. Seemed like the last couple of weeks have been really busy. I got to work at, let's see, it must have been like 7 o'clock on Friday, and I get there, and the guy who cuts the grass, he shows up. Now he's cutting grass, and I grab the weed eater, and I get a message from my boss and say, hey, the mulch is coming so we can mulch Constitution Square. That should be there by 9, so I'm trying to weed eat as much as I can to get some of that stuff out the way for the guy who's cutting grass. And then the first mulch truck pulls up, and we're off and running. And I guess it took, about 5 loads with a dump truck, so I guess that's like 9 yards per truck, and because it takes quite a bit, for to cover those trees, and I've put in some flower beds, so now we're mulching flower beds, so I guess I'm not doing myself any good, because now I'm adding more work, but now that we got it all done, it looks really nice, because I think I've put in, I think it's been maybe like 5 beds that new beds that I've put in, and they all look really nice, and everything looks like somebody works there. So it's been pretty busy, and like I say, the project with the McDowell house, that's going along really well. I think next week there's going to be a guy come in who's going to trim the trees. We've got a couple of them that's coming out. I've got a burning bush that I'm going to take out, but things are moving really well. The garden has changed completely now that all those boxwoods are gone. Got a totally different look. And once we get the huge boxwood out of there, we're going to add another flower bed, maybe another cutting garden, because they're starting to do a little renovations and different things up there to help with tourism. Somewhere along the line, I'll have one of those ladies from the McDowell house out here on the show one day to talk about the different things that are going on. So yeah, we're just trying to keep things moving, and things have been working out really well. Be sure to stop in your farmer's market, because I know today should be really packed because the weather is really good. So So yeah, today will be a great day for that. All right, let's see. Gardening with James. Hello. All right, let's try that again. Oh, it's not. Okay. All right. Gardening with James.
But today we are at the stable. And like I said, everybody's setting up and we'll get the flags out here in a minute. Let everybody know that's where we'll be today.
Okay. You doing all right today?
I am. Like I said, we're just running a little bit late. You know, sometimes you got to run into a traffic jam.
Sure. They're out there waiting on you.
Yep. Listen, you have a great day, and I hope everything goes smooth with your project over there. And I look forward to listening to that lady talk about what's going on over there.
Yeah, well,
at the Dow House, from the Dow House.
Yeah,
yeah.
From McDowell House. Yeah, it's but you know, there's several different projects going on around downtown. Of course, you know the street going down Main Street. They're changing the sidewalks out, and so somewhere along the line they're finally gonna get finished with that, and I think they finally put the trees in. So some of the trees anyway. So at least it won't be so hot downtown.
Right.
Yep.
Yeah, we drove through there the other day, and it's starting to look like you can imagine the finished project, and it's going to be really nice.
Yeah, well, that's what everybody's waiting on, because I guess it's been about, maybe about a year or so, almost a year, that they've been working on it.
Right.
But as always, I always say, you have to make a mess before you can make it look good.
I hear that, and I'm real good at making messes.
Yeah, me too, bud. Don't feel bad. Then I gotta clean it up.
I know it. You don't get much help there.
No.
And sometimes my wife tells me, I don't think anybody else can tell you cleaned up here, but I sure can.
Right. That's right. Yeah, somewhere along the line, I'll get it together.
I'm going to get back in here and help my wife finish setting up things. So have a great day, sir.
All right, I'll talk to you later.
I appreciate it. Bye-bye.
Bye. All right. Yeah, so the farmers market folks are starting to get their stuff together, and the vegetables are coming in. Seems like everywhere I go, people got tomatoes, or they got cucumbers, or that they're giving us, and so things are really starting to come in. Going to your farmer's market at this time of the season, you're really starting to get that fresh fruit, because having that fresh fruit is a lot better than trying to get it somewhere else. They come from 3,000 miles away, and get out to your farmer's market and check them out, get the things that you need. Like say, I keep talking about these canning classes and different things that are out there also. Go to extension offices, and they usually have a list of all the different programs that they're doing. And if you can get into that, if you've got the time, and you can save yourself some money, and you'll be eating, fresh vegetables, when everybody else is still having to go to the store. Tell you what, let me get my break out the way, and I want to talk a little bit about, some flower seeds that I've seen that folks may be interested in. Be right back.
Summertime, 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 some.
We're all ready for some summertime fun and at a big deals price. Go to Beach Band Park and Splash Lagoon Water Park with admission tickets just $25 at Big Deals online store at hometownlive.net. They're determined and dedicated to providing safe, clean fun for all guests this summer. Beach Band has rides for everyone in the family, including the nationally recognized Kentucky Rumbler wooden roller coaster. There's the whole family ride, the Wet Adventure down the the Whitewater Express. And there's plenty of fun at Splash Lagoon Water Park. A day of summer fun, plus included with your admission ticket, you get free parking, free sunscreen, free tubes, all at Beach Bend Park in Bowling Green. Just a 2-hour drive away, so get ready to pack up and go to Beach Bend Park with admission tickets just $25. For a full day of fun in the sun, go to hometownlive.net and click on Big Deal.
So shop now!
Shop now, buy now. Also, Pioneer Playhouse tickets now available.
We're so excited. Nice weather's here, and we're going to wet our plants. Buddy Beaver here. Mulch to Go now has rock to go. Yes, we've been busy little beavers and expanded to add landscape, rock, sand, topsoil, compost, and more. We have a wide selection to choose from in both bulk and bags. Stop by Mulch to Go for your landscape needs from pine nuggets, pine straw, cedar, cypress, and playground chips too.
Mulch to Go opens at 9 a.m. Monday through Saturday. Call 859-715-7575. They're located in Harrodsburg on the corner of 127 and Beaumont Avenue. Mulch to Go.
Mulch to Go.
Pioneer Pawn Shop is Harrodsburg's answer in getting cash fast. See how much cash you can get for your items, whether it's silver, gold, or anything of value. Looking to sell or to get a loan? Pioneer Pawn has the cash for you. When getting a loan, there's no stress. Pioneer Pawn works with you. Top dollar loans. Pioneer Pawn Shop is Harrodsburg's answer in getting cash fast. Visit Pioneer Pawn in Harrodsburg on South College Street, next to Dr. Jennifer Nichols' dentistry office. Come by when you need cash fast at Pioneer Pawn Shop.
Dear Mom, I know it's hard trying to quit smoking, but I heard something new about something that might help. It's called Kentucky's Tobacco Quit Line. It's one-on-one individual counseling over the phone with someone who can help. You can talk in private and talk at times when it's convenient. Just call 1-800-QUIT-NOW. Mom, one of these days I'll be graduating, and then maybe someday getting married. I want you to be there with me. Please try it. I love you, Rachel.
The Kentucky Tobacco Quit Line, 1-800-QUIT-NOW. This message brought to you by your local health department.
The WHBN weather forecast is brought to you by Coel Collision Center in Danville on Lebanon Road. After a wreck, tell the tow truck driver to take your vehicle to the experts. Coel Collision Center.
Today, sunny with a high near 82. Tonight, mostly clear, low around 61. Sunday, sunny with a high near 84. Sunday night, mostly clear, low around 62. Monday, sunny with a high near 87. Monday night, mostly clear with a low around 64. Tuesday, sunny skies.
Welcome back to Gardening with James. If you have questions, feel free to call the station or email spreadingcompost@gmail.com.
All right, we're back in the garden. And like I say, the weather is going to be nice for the next 3 or 4 or 5 days. And like I said, get out and do all those things that you wanted to do, because school is about to start somewhere along the line. So, get those kiddies outside and, take them for walks or whatever it is. And, have yourself some fun. And, if you've got neighbors that you don't visit, but would like to visit maybe, somewhere along the line, maybe introduce yourself, take some flowers over or take them a bag of seeds or introduce yourself in a friendly way, try to get to know your neighbors because, living in a community, is really nice and really important to be, connected to all your neighbors. Like I said, for us, it was, it took us almost 6 years to bring one block together, where everybody on the block got to know each other. And, but like I said, once, we got, started a few meetings on the block and things like that, got to know each other. It was really good because, it's kind of like neighborhood watch, folks are, they watch out for your home, call you if something looks strange. So like I said, building your community could help in a lot of different ways. But I did want to talk a little bit about, because I had bought some flower seeds, and it's called Shorty Low. I can't see it now. Oh, these are wildflowers. It's a wildflower mix. I got 500 seeds, 500 plus seeds, with a variety of different flowers, anywhere from 4 inches to maybe 4 or 5 foot tall. And the great thing about them is that it doesn't require a whole lot of, education, when it comes to planting these seeds. Because these seeds, these wildflower seeds that you can buy that, have 500 to 1,000 seeds in it. The great thing about that is all you have to do is prepare the area, because if you buy them, because some of them will have a little shade, doesn't need as much shade and different things, but it has all different types of colors. So if you've got a space, that maybe, gets plenty of sun or part shade, part sun, and you want to throw some color in there for, I think, like $8 or $7 is what I paid for it. And it's, like I say, it's called the Shorty Low Wildflower Mix. And one of the places that I got it was, it's called American Meadows. And like say, and say if you buy in bulk, say that would be $8.95, but you get a quarter pound of those, wildflower mixes. And this is the Fall Maximum wildflower seed mix, which it has a lot of great colors in it. And like say, and they'll come back every year. That's the great thing about that. So wherever you fix up a nice sunny spot, you can just throw a wildflower mix in there. Like I say, I have the shorties, and I also have a fall mix that I'm going to use this year, which is great because, like I say, because I won't see it right away. It's one of those things where you have to be patient. But the great thing about it is all you have to do is prepare the area, sprinkle the seeds out, go back with it, with your hand or shovel or your foot or whatever it is, and just tamp it down. You don't have to put any mulch on it or anything at this point. So, like say, so for a quarter pound of a wildflower mix will bring the butterflies and the bees and everything to your yard. Probably find you, if the space is just right, you might be able to put your chair out there and sit and look at them, or it make great pictures, for your website or whatever it might be. But like I say, they have about 35 different type of plants in there, anywhere from 4 to 6 inches. I think the tallest one is maybe, and that's probably a small sunflower, probably about 6 foot tall. So look into the Fall Maximum wildflower seeds. And also, if you want something this short, you can look for something called the Shorty Low Wildflower Mix. And like I said, and it has, like I say, the shorter version of it. But there's other versions where you can plant them, and you could have them big or you can have them in between. But the great thing about it is you'll have yourself a really nice flower bed that you don't have to worry about, and it's low maintenance. So want to throw that in, so if you're looking for a way to improve that bare spot that you keep saying I'm gonna do something with, like say a wildflower mix just might do that for you. So I did want to throw that in because my bulbs, they came in. I got me some really nice flower bulbs, and got my red yucca seeds. They came in because I've seen the yucca plants with the white top, big, nice size. I've seen those, and one day I went online and I said, well, let me see if I can find something that's a little bit different. And come to find out, they had the red yucca, and they're pretty easy to plant. So I went and I bought myself a starter kit with the little spaces, but this one has the soil already in it. So I think I paid $5 for that, and it'll hold 36 plants. So over the weekend, I'm gonna try to put some seed, put some yuccas in, and put some other herbs and different things in there. Try to split it up probably to get some plants started for the fall. So yeah, so there's still plenty to do, you know, and like I said, and look into all the different types of flowers, flower seeds, flower bulbs, you know, because when you do that, like say, you know, you're guaranteed that probably 70% of those flowers will come back the following year. And, you know, that's something that you won't have to worry about, and that space will be taken care of. You don't have to worry about it no more. So, yeah, get out there and, like say, you know, look online for the spring and the fall bulbs. You know, your spring bulbs, like say, a lot of those are on sale right now because, you know, we're not quite into spring yet. So, but if you can buy them now, you know, at a discount rate, you know, like say, your yard will look good, and that's just like your vegetable seeds and things like that, because somewhere along the line, they'll have an end of season sale where you can buy, you know, a variety of different vegetables. So you just want to make sure that you're trying to get in there and trying to save that money early. All right, we got a phone call here. Well, we did have. All right, but yeah, try to get out there and try to save that money now, because at the end of the season, or say January, like I say, the price is going to go up. But it's okay to buy the end of the season plants or your end of season bulbs or whatever, because like I say, it'll probably save you $5 or $6. All right. Yeah, so it'll save you some money, you know, and that's what it's all about. Okay, that was the call that was trying to come in. All right, let's see if I can get him here. Are they there?
Yeah, they want to ask you a question.
All I hear is a dial tone. They must.
Put him on hold. You gotta. Here. Down here. Oh, switch it off. Back on. There you go.
All right, Gardening with James.
Yeah.
Hey there. Sorry about that.
Yeah. That's all right. Hey, trimming a water maple. When's the best time to trim a water maple?
Water maple.
Yeah.
Water maple trees. I'm not a tree person.
I didn't think you was, but
yeah. But what I can do, because I've got some friends who trim trees and sell trees, I could be more than happy to ask them when would be a good time to trim a water maple tree.
okay. I know it's when the sap's down, I think, but I don't know. I think it maybe fall. But yeah, if you ask, I'll listen every morning if you want to, you know.
Okay, yeah, I'll check that out, because, you know, if the tree's on the ground and, you know, I can get to it, yes, I can trim a tree. But as far as to know when and stuff like that, I missed that class.
Well, the wind and stuff is not what I'm about. It's not to hurt the tree as far as,
right,
because the tree will bleed to death. You know,
right.
I don't know if people know that or not.
Well, I've heard of that.
They will. They'll bleed. They'll bleed to death. They will. And but see, I don't get on the computer. I don't get on these phones that everybody's got. You talk about looking it up on the internet and stuff, and I'm thinking, okay,
right?
We don't, you know, and I'm just that person. So I'm still one's got to ask. You know.
Hey, well, if you don't ask, you won't know.
That's correct. That's correct.
But yeah, I'll talk to some of my friends that do trees and things like that, and see if I can get your answer next time.
Okay, I appreciate you, Art.
All right, you have a great day.
Yep, bye.
Bye. All right, folks. I'll see if I can get an answer. But yeah, try to get out there and save that money. Like I say, try to buy your seeds and your bulbs and your vegetables. Try to buy them before the season hits, so this way you can save money. But my time is up. Get back with you folks next time around. I guess I'll be talking to Rick and Joe next week, because Jason has done a great job here. So, you know, filling in, and but Rick, he's got to come back to work because he's got bills to pay. So, so I'll talk to you folks later. Bye.
Thank you for listening to Gardening with James, Saturday mornings on WHBN 99.5 FM and Tuesdays and Thursdays garden tips on WHIR FM 103.9. If your needs have been met, share it with someone. It will come back tenfold.
ADA Heating and Air. ADA is on the way. Large enough to serve you, small enough to care. Since 1984. Always on time with our professional team when we show up at your door. Residential and commercial, day or night. ADAHeatingandAir.com does it right. ADA Heating and Air. ADA is on the way.
Hey there, this is Dana Anderson,
Jessica Besson, Tara Duty,
and Linda McClanahan. On behalf of the Mercer County Extension Service and the University of Kentucky College of Agriculture and Food and Environment,
we'd like to invite you out to the Floral Hall experience
and the livestock shows including dairy, sheep, pig, goat, rabbit,